Hey yo, uh, what is this episode? This is wrong right here because there's some. Let me edit that. That shouldn't be saying that. It is 77. Let me change that. Yeah, can't be up here false leading folks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till some people come in. If people come in, I'm still going live. I'm still doing it anyway. Uh, Shout out to Big Red for the great, awesome Jackie Robinson Baltimore Orioles hat. I don't know where I did with my Cal Ripken Jr. jersey, but when I do find it, uh, you know the vibes. Um, yes, Friday Madness. I should be watching what is it, Rampage, but I mean I was there, so I kind of know what's gonna happen. So no need for me to really watch it and act like it's live when it's really not. It was recorded on um Wednesday. Fan Fest tomorrow. I'm excited to see that. Don't know who am I gonna get autographs with. I might not get no autographs because I know for the first part of it, I will be watching Night of Champions uh because I'm super excited for that. Let me fix this real quick. Um, yeah, yes. That one's better, much better right there. I just didn't like it blocking my face. But I'm excited for that to see what new figures they got coming out. I'm excited for that Adam Cole Target exclusive. I know I'll have that here soon when I holler at some people over at the good old Jazz Wizard. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. I mean, I got the other one somewhere around, but that black and red just pops. And it's a typical people who always cry about every figures in the figure community, like, oh my god, it's just a repaint with the woo. Like, who cares, bro? Like, are you gonna buy the figure or not? If you're not gonna buy the figure, then shut the hell up, crying. Like, dudes just cry so much. They just cry so much about everything, and it's just to the point where it's just it gets annoying. Being in these wrestling groups because they're literally like are fake is all outdoors, and they always uh how do I put it, they always think they know it all, and that's one of the biggest things that bothers me is when people in these communities act like they know what's going on and they Mr. Know It All, and it's like, okay, you've been collecting longer than me. What's that got to do with anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see a lot of dudes like today crying over a box being smashed, crying over just pretty much everything that just pretty much everything anything. Like the box is ruined, the box had a dent, a crack in it, the box did this. I'm not okay with that. I'm just like, bro, like shut up. Like man, you know how many times I don't got figure sent from Mattel and they look like somebody don't eat side stumped on them figures and look like the people was just playing kickball with the figures. At the end of the day, if I'm opening it, it don't matter to me. What's good, my brother? Good evening, my brother. Like my thing is like I'm not gonna complain about it. How was your day today, bro? Uh, one of them figures I want to open up the most is this one right here. Where's it at? I want to open this joint up so bad. I don't care. I just want to open it up. I got it at Wrestling Con for $50. I always say the best $50 I spent. But for me, I want to open it because I'm a huge Macho Man fan, and I don't really. I want to keep it in the box. But I'm like, man, it's like I can't just go into a store and buy it. You know what I'm saying? So that's be my thing. My thing why I haven't opened it up. But eventually one day, they all gotta breathe. But yeah, this is like definitely one of my favorites. Um Ultimates. But I will be opening up today. Razor, the Chase Razor. If I can, there we go. The Chase. If y'all can see that, the Chase Razor. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That is what's up that I got. I was thinking about holding off, holding off on this one, because I must probably see her tomorrow, and I was thinking about getting her to sign it. But man, I love this figure. I just know her next to Shotzi, I can make some dope fig photography with her. So that's one of the reasons why I'm like, man, I want to just open her up and just pose her up because this is a dope figure. Uh, so yeah, Ruby Soho. Like I said, I already unboxed like the whole wave of this one, and I would say have to say my favorite ones are the Malachi Black, and Ruby Soho. It's my favorite ones. Then I didn't get around to it. I forgot it had fell up under my chair. I gotta open up this one, the Gronk. I forgot all about this one. And I didn't buy it because it was already dinged up when I found it in Florida anyway. So I didn't really care to about it because I was saying I was opening up anyway, you know. But so yeah, so I'm like I said, excited for tomorrow. Uh what else? What other some of the pickups. I think I posted some of the pickups that was sent to me from good old Mattel was a couple of Samoan SWAT teams. Some more if you can see behind me. I got the all uh the shipper. Shout out to being part of them. You get that type of stuff. Dusty microphone had a dusty up in here. So I got the chase. Andre, I just gotta go to the storage. I don't like to go to the storage. It's 150 degrees here in Vegas. But it's cold in here because I get the AC pumping. I know my Miss Myers is out there. She's not feeling the coldness. She don't like it cold, but to me, I gotta have a cold. If it gets too hot in there, it's just dry heat. I get massive nosebleeds. But what else was I about to say? I was about to say something. I kind of had it like typed all up. I know I got story time part two. I got it. I got that typed up, and it's kind of picking up. The reason, like I was saying, the reason why was good, bro. Bro was had texted us about SmackDown. I was like, I don't know. I'm live. Like, I was supposed to go on earlier, but I take naps. You feel me? I'm an older individual. I like my naps, so I took a nap, and Miss Myers woke me up because she needed me to do something. I hate to get woken up out of a good old adult nap. So I was cranky at first. Then I was like, oh, I'm still going live, rather not because I got to finish the story. I was like, the story has to be finished because it's still more to the story. It's still more layers to the story time. And if you think part one was funny, part two is as funny as part one because it's more people that was there. I just didn't get around to to those folks that was there because I was laughing too hard and I couldn't. So I had to. kind of like pause it and then did that part. Well, part two is definitely it's interesting. I had my little pasties on, I had my little assless chaps on, and they was playing as I remember, as I recall when I get there, somebody was playing YMCA and they was playing YMCA and they was also playing Macho Man. I remember that, and I remember some other songs that I'm gonna talk about that was being played at the shindig at Big Red special day that turned out to be an interesting story. I might be, I might be, but like I said, that's part of that story was, when I say I'm loyal, when I say I'm loyal to my brother, I'm loyal to my brother, and if he's doing wrong, I was doing wrong with him. So that's how I got added into that story. But guess what? It wasn't just me that was there in Ashley's chaps, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Uh, there's other people that was at the party in them chaps, so nobody's safe. Um, hold up, and we gotta be the man. Oh, Bailey's on their way taking off. Um, what a bunch of crybabies in these wrestling groups, man. Like, bruh, we grown ass men. We're grown men. Majority of us are. I could see. Uh, I don't even think no. I could see the younger dudes crying about stuff, and but us older dudes, we're in our 30s and our 40s. We in our some of us in our 50s in these wrestling communities crying like girls, like little, like my niece Carlson is stronger than is more in tune in her feelings than a lot of the dudes in the wrestling community. And that's saying a lot. Dudes act younger than her. And she's 4. Crying, complaining, oh my box got a ding on it, all this and that. Like, look, I bought it like this. And if it came like this, I would not be mad. Like, why piss and moan about a rip on a box if you're gonna take it out? And if the box is that damaged, then send it back. Get a new one. Like, or take it back, but don't sit and just cry and be like, oh man, the box is this. Or I got 2 contracts and I'm gonna contact Mattel and I'm gonna put up a hissy fit about this. Like, man, grow up. Like the ones who be in the chats of everybody chat saying, "Oh, I want this figure. Oh, listen, I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale." With the woo, like what? Like if you don't, if you, I tell people this all the time, if you don't got the money, don't go in the stores acting like you do. I'm not gonna go in the store and try to get figures if I know I don't got the money for it. I'm gonna stay my ass at home. I can go months or years without going to a wrestling store if I really didn't. If I really didn't want to. So so with that being said, um yeah, dudes just cry me a river face asses all the time. Like they crying about something. Like like there's always something. There's always something with them. It's I just know that us in TSC we're sick of it. Like, hey man, man up, stop being zesty, stop being like cut it out. Big John, how my nephews doing? Are they feeling better? A lot of the kids are out of school. Like Where was this at when we was growing up? We was going to school damn near into June. Kids are at home right now. Like Pay is at home on vacation. Like, you know. Oh yeah, I'm talking about them all. I'm talking about every last one of them. I ain't gonna say no names. Miss Myers said don't do that, but I'm I know we all know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Like, stop crying. Like, that's good. That's good. God is good. Good. He's doing better. Still low fever, but he's eating. That's good. That's good. As long as he's eating, and that fever is down, Uncle Mike is a okay with that. But I'm just it's just super annoying to me that it's like and a bib and some diapers, and some diapers. Let's not forget the diapers. Like crybaby asses, like cry over everything. Like it's like I got figures here, right? Hold up, I'm gonna show it off. I don't did videos, live videos, and never once made a big deal. Like some of these figures that I have, that's AEW, right? They come out the box. They come out uh wobbly legs wobbly. Especially this individual right here. Let me show y'all. Look at this. This is Moxley out the box. A little dusty, but look, you know what I'm saying? I don't cry. I don't sit up and cry about it. Like I don't reach out and so I say, "Oh, just where I need my money back. Until I need my money back." Like, no, I'm not saying none of that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look online, or I'm gonna hit up Rudy, or hit up Jesus, or hit up people that's been dealing with this type of issue in the wrestling community that I trust and I respect. And they more than likely gonna lead me into the promised land. I might have to heat it up and do some surgery on the figure, but that's that. I'm not about to complain about these figures, like because nobody's perfect. Look, I got a whole figure yesterday with strong arm. That figure's messed up. I didn't make a big deal about it. Was I a little bit upset inside because I wanted to go right into some next gen posing with the figures. Yeah, I was a little bit because I mean that's still me having to go edit, do that, and fix that. But like I said, okay, I will do that because I got a habit if I don't be checking the mail that much. But yeah, so look, just the Mox is it came out the box like this. Like y'all know, I ain't like some of them dudes in the wrestling community that get figures and snap the heads off, snap the wrists off, being all damn aggressive like some like they're strongmen. Like I don't do that. Like that ain't what I'm gonna do. Like I pose the pictures. Oh, this is cool. What, bam, move on, move along. Like dudes really be breaking figures, and I'd be like, bro, like what are you like? And then the crazy part, and then they'll cry about it. Oh, it's this and that. Like I could see if a figure came and like a head was missing, or like a big part of the figure was gone, you'd be a little bit upset. But I would do, I would talk amongst my boys. I mean, my brothers. I would talk amongst my brothers about my displeasure, man. Then I'll go reach out to the companies, not just off the rip, like, yo, dude, it box is dinged up and this is that. This figure don't look this way. The head scan is bogus. I wouldn't like, bro, like, like I'm like, bro, like, it's the figures. They're not gonna be perfectly made all the time. Like I got figures that come out with marks on their face, and like I literally got a what was it? The Survivor Series, right? The Survivor Series combo, like that builder figure. My um, what you call it had uh inks on the hands. It had that is true. That is true. That's what love the group to death, but in the group, I must say that's what a lot of dudes do is they complain, they cry, they think they know it all. They they eat corn a long way. I mean, I could go on and on. Like don't get me wrong. Like I like the group because there's some cool people in the group. I'm forever grateful for the group because, like I said, I'm forever grateful for wrestling groups because without these wrestling groups, I don't meet Too Sweet. I don't meet this brotherhood. I don't have this brotherhood with these amazing dudes if I never join the community. So I'm that's one thing I am happy about the community is that I met my brothers. But what I'm not happy about is the complaining and the 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 trying to jack up the high prices, trying to act like an item that they got is the world best item, and then be like, oh, dude, I'm I'm in search of, let's say, oh, I'm talking mess at the beginning. I probably won't even open up figures. I might just go straight from talking mess into story time. But today they gonna know how I feel, and because I told the boys, I said, oh, I'm speaking on this. I'm speaking on it because it's annoying. Like dudes would be like, "Oh, probably got one to grab it. Oh, got this Ruby Soho. Uh, let's say, hold on, I'm gonna give a story. Let's say she's hard to find, right? Let's say it's hard to find this figure. You can't find her. It's kind of like how Jade was when Jade first came out. Jade Cargill, it was hard to find her figure. I remember if it wasn't oh yeah, most definitely most definitely, bro, I'm dropping a mic when I'm done. Most definitely. Ain't gonna give him the too sweet elite. Ain't gonna give him a nice little strong arm. So if it wasn't from like, cause yeah, I remember hitting up Jazz for like, yo, hitting up Magic, like, yo, man, can y'all give me some Jades? I want Jades. They didn't have it. Big Red. Once again, Big Red the closer. What we call him? We call him Goat Dust. He comes through for me with the figure when I couldn't even find her. Like I was on a hunt every day trying to find her. Like I wanted that figure because I like her. I'm like, yo, it's just she's a toyetic figure. I want that. I like the way that her hands is. I was looking everywhere, couldn't find her. Big Red was like, oh, I got off a ringside, bro. I looked up. I looked up and I got her. I got her for you. He sent it to me. Still in the pack. Ain't never opened. Now I open up another J, but what my bros send me when they send me figures like that, like the CM Punk that Rudy sent me, I open up the one that I actually got, but the one he got me is in a screen protector. I won't open it. Um, so I'm like, it took forever, but now Ruby Soho. Let's say she's hard to find when that wave hits stores. Dudes would be like, have a Ruby Soho, but I'm in search of this figure, that figure, this figure. They like expect you to give them three expensive figures for that figure that literally in the store for $20. I don't give a rat's ass if it takes me 6 months to find it. I'm going to get it. And if it's multiples of them, I'm going to get multiples of them. And if my brothers want them and I have more, I'm going to look out for them. But I'm not going to pay you. I'm not going to give you 3 to 4 of my figures for that figure. That's not even a chase. It's not even a figure that was gone. I could see if it was like I said, a chase 1 of 3,000, yeah. I could probably give you like two figures for it because it's like the way that chases, how you value chases, they're a little bit expensive because they're kind of hard to find unless they pop up at Burlington or Ross, and then you're screwed. How about that? But I see it so much. Dudes that I know personally in the group that'll be like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm trying to I'm trying to I'm selling figures." Then you hit them up and be like, "Yo, how much for that American made Hulk Hogan?" Oh, dude, I want like $200 for it. Yeah, it's a sought after figure, but $200? Or yeah, if you can give me a no holds bars and the What's the other one that I have? The Terry Funk and Hogan 2 pack, and another. If you could give me added another figure, dude, it's yours. What? Along, just along. If we want to talk price range, along the no holds bars is the same equivalent of that figure that you have. So why should I give you my no holds bars and my Jake the Snake and Rick Rude when you can order that online yourself, or my Hogan and Terry Funk? Why? That's getting over. And then when you be like, I mean, that's kind of scam behavior, dude. I'm not a scammer. Then you get people that some admins that'll come in. Oh, I'm talking, y'all. I am talking. I'm opening up some figures, but I'm talking. Um, you get some admins be like, "Oh, people prices is their prices." That's because you charge people because you be raping, you trying to get over on people and throw in higher prices because y'all think y'all can bully these dudes in the groups. I know the game. I pay attention to everything that goes on in T4L, that goes in the wrestling figure community. I knows everything. I watch everything. I see dudes. I know dudes who come in for the clout, then go into other groups and be like, oh, for trade. But you just posted in a group that they're a peg woman or you don't like it. Like dudes are bozos or straight clowns. And us at Too Sweet Elite, we just be laughing. But it But there it go. There it go. There shit go. But what be funny, big bro, is that we sit back and we laugh. But then after a while, I take it from laughing and I'm just like I talk about this in my with my therapist and my marriage therapist as therapy as well, is that once my mouth is set to say things, I'm gonna say it. And when I start saying it, I'm gonna say it. So sometimes I be just minding my business, y'all. And I'm being honest. I don't lie to TSC. I don't lie to Miss Myers. I don't lie to nobody. I'm gonna be honest. My family. People know you're gonna go back and watch it. But one thing about me is that I'm gonna speak how I feel. And it might not be right at that moment. But when my mind gets set and I see something, or somebody posts something, or somebody says something, if you look, I'll slowly be saying shit to them and I don't even be caring. Like, dude, you're lame. Get out of here. Like, one dude made a post. I hate ultimates, right? Oh, I'm out the figure game with the rule. So why the fuck are you still always on people pages then comment on stuff? You say the ultimates are ugly, but then you have just like me, all the ultimates in the back of you. But when a person asks you to sell them, you say no. It's that type of stuff that it's, oh, today I don't feel love today. I don't have the attention. Oh, let me go into this group and just spark up some controversial things to get people to talk to me because guess what? My wife's not talking to me. My girl, like nobody's talking to me. I'm alone. I live in a basement with my grandma or my sister. Uh, like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what my big bro said, like they say all these things and I'm just sitting back like, all right, okay, you wanted it, now you got them. Then I just like my bro said, I just start lyrically taking them down. I just do say stuff, and I don't be caring because at this point, what can anybody do to me in that community in that group? I make the group pop. Um, I'm consistent in the group. I take care of my brothers that's in the group. I took care of some of y'all that's in the group. Um, you just can't big dog me. Like, when I first got in the group, I was little timid. I'm in a group with all these dudes that had been collecting forever, got so much stuff, and I was a little like, whoa, let me not ruffle any feathers. I might get kicked out the group because what I'm saying, like, not even to use the color of my skin, but you never know these days. So I'm like, let me just be cool. Let me watch what I say. Let me peep out the scene. But then when they start coming at me, I took the gloves off. I don't cuss out the admins. I don't let the admins know what time it is. Like, hey, I'm not to be effed with. Like, I am not that person. Like, so I just noticed that, like, hey, some of your admin, I don't got into whole fights with. Me and my whole crew, we we don't got down on the whole get on the whole page. We still there. There's still some animosity with some TSE members in T4L. There is. There is. But if you ask me who I'm rolling with, if you ask me who I'm rolling with, if you ask me who I'm rolling with, I give you two of them. If they get into it with you, you ain't even got to tag me in. I'm already in. I'm gonna ask. I always ask. I always ask my bros. How do you want me to approach this situation? Do you want me to be? Do you want me to let you handle it, or do you want me to jump in with you? Because I'm gonna say something eventually. I'm gonna say something because it's my brothers. Uh oh no, absolutely not, absolutely not. You know, and big bro, we're not even being cocky. We're not even being cocky. We're not even sitting up here trying to act like we're better than these people. But like I said, the five of us is like 5,000 people. I'm I'm gonna just leave it at the five of us. It's like 5,000 people. We shut shit down. Us. And if we're wrong, if we cross the line or something like that, we talk about that amongst ourselves. But you're never gonna see TSE members arguing with each other. That's what we're not gonna do. We're not even about to debate with each other in public eye. That's just not gonna happen. Now in our Discord and our chat, oh, we gonna disagree. Like we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. But that's us. That's brothers. We don't we literally don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. But nobody knows that. No one knows what goes on when we have disagreements or if we not seeing eye to eye with each other. Nobody's never gonna know that. And that's a real brotherhood because we don't spill out nothing, the good or the bad. We don't spill out none of that. We ain't spilling out none of like no real brotherhood. Like that's what I'm saying. Like so, when let's say there's been times I've been like overly emotional, overly, getting to Rudy, John, Red, Shane at one point in time was like that part, bro, would be like, hey, man up. Like, stop letting it get to you. And sometimes when you was emotional like me, that I'm very passionate and I take a lot of things to the heart, sometimes you don't want to hear that from your brothers when they tell you, hey man, it ain't that serious. Man up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that part. That exactly what makes us all different. We are completely different, but we love each other. We're loyal to each other. We care about each other. We're family. We're not all the same. We're different, completely different. Like I don't being in TSE have shown me a lot. Like of course, my little brother is Rudy, and I take him under my wing. That's my little brother. But then I have big brothers that I can depend on, that I could count on. That it's not like that. I'm like I don't that my bro preaching today. Hey, my man preaching. We grown closer because of the disagreements. You see what I'm saying? Like when we disagree and we have like disagreements it makes us stronger because everybody I'm gonna say this, be like, man, y'all don't never argue, y'all don't never see it. Yeah, we do. uh, yeah, we we argue. We won't. I won't say it's ever like beef arguing. Like, oh, I'm not talking to John. I'm not talking to Rudy. I'm not talking about. We're not talking to each other. But I can't share this. That yeah, sometimes it is some disagreements amongst brothers that sometimes you gotta take a step back and cool off, or take a deep breath. But it's never like, and I said this, I'm never going to disrespect them dudes in a negative way. I can agree and disagree. Like, well, I don't agree with you on that, John. That's a lame approach. I don't, and John can say that thing to me. I don't agree with you. I don't have to like what you like. You know what I'm saying? You can like this person all day long. I don't have to like them. That's who you like. But it's still a respect level. Like we don't cross the line with each other. What's good? Drop drop the stream yard. Like what, you trying to come in or something? You trying to chop it up with me or something? But back to what I was saying is like with my bros, like they're my big bros. So when I'm going through it or having like, because I kind of have like, okay, uh I kind of have like I have meltdowns. No shame in my game. I uh I get in my head, I get in my way, and I need Big John. I need Big Red, to steer, to tell me, little bro, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I go to Rudy, yeah. I go to Rudy a lot about things. We go to each other about a lot. Like, but I also, like I said, I also got big bros I can go to. It's not just, oh man, me and Rudy trying to figure it out. There's certain things that I'll just go to John, but before I even go to my wife, it's true facts. Because I never really have big bros like that. Like my dad, had a lot of kids, but a lot of my big brothers was just like too cool for school. I want to say, um, so I never really like really bonded with them like on that level. Love you too, my brother. Like I never really like bonded with my big bros like that. It was kind of always like awkward and like, man, what this little dude want? Like he like wrestling, he's all this and that. But then when I grew up, had the ladies, then they was like, okay, but yeah. So like I said, I just when I need advice on things or certain things or upsetting me and the wife, I go to Big John, I go to Big Red, and I just I just vent and and I let them tell me how to approach situations. I never like cut them off. I never be like, I ain't trying to hear that. I hear it. Like I said, I hear the tough love. I hear it all. I hear it even if I don't want to hear it. That's just how it has to be when you have a big bro. Sometimes John gonna say something that I don't even want to hear, but I know it's coming from love, and I know he's trying to like keep me from going that way. He's trying to get me to go this way, and sometimes I'll be like, man, I ain't even trying to hear you, big bro, but I respect you because I respect and love him so much that I take in all the information, and I'm like, all right, cool. Because a lot of times he talked me off the edge, or talked me from really saying some things to people. He really talked to me literally and calmed me down because I hit him up like I'm about to, and mind you, John don't even swear. He don't swear, but I'd be swearing. I'd be like, mother effer, fuck them and shit this, and he'll let me vent. Then he'll be like, "Is it really worth it, or is do they mean that much?" And sometimes I'd be like, "Man, I want to fucking rip his head off," and I'd be like, "You right, you right, you right." And is he's good at this, and I don't think he's good at when I'm real frustrated. He'll hit me with something sweet that about my nephews. He'll he'll hit me with something with something for Jackson, something for Cooper, something for George. He'll hit me with something positive about them, and he'll know that I'll go from being this monster, and I'll just be like, "Oh, bro, that is dope. I really love that. Like that's that's amazing." And I like that because, like I said, I can go in our phone conversations. I don't been frustrated with some people, and he'll let like I said, he'll let me get it out. He'll let me get it out, and if he know that I'm not gonna let it go, then he'll he knows how to hit me with some positive stuff. And then if I go back to it, he hit me with some positive again to the point where it's like, oh, I'm not even mad about that no more because now we went that way. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say I love my big bro so much. That's why he got that big old that toy over there that he can play with whenever he want with. It's that loyalty, it's that real brother here. Yeah, that see, that's what it means. It's like he'll just like start chipping at me, chipping with positivity. And like I said, because when I normally go to my big bro, you know, I'm I'm coming to tell my big bro, like I'm like the little bro, like, hey, this person hurt me, he hurt my feelings, he did this. Hey, what do we do? And my big bro is like, all right, well, we're not gonna choose violence, but I'm gonna let you tell me what happened, but I'm not gonna let you choose violence. Because like I said, I'll be ready to say some hurtful things that I might regret saying to people in this because of my bro that I don't say those things. Hold on, let me put this in there. And how do I could post it right here if you want to. Let's see. There you go right there. You can I think if you click that, if you click it, it should take you to the thing. I don't really I don't know how to ping it. I ain't that clever. But there you go right there. If you wanna come in and chop it up with me, you know. But yeah, that's it. It's good to have that type of brotherhood and that bond and stuff like that. Because like I said, we talk every day. I don't think, yeah, I don't think I we go. It's like some days where it's like the conversations will text and it kind of be like not so like like how we normally be. Where it could be, it could be like I said, we do communicate with each other every day. Like every day we communicate with each other, and that's good. I think that's good for all of us. And then like when I was in New York, we all did we all did a call, and that right there was like amazing to see my bros and stuff like that. As like I said, anytime I can see my brothers on a Discord or any video chat, it's always a good time. And I wish that some of y'all could be a fly on the wall because we have a good time. We have a good time, and it's never a dull moment um with us. So yeah. So let me open up this Rob Gronkowski. Oh man, the wife took the she took the what to call it? She took my knife. I think I had to go over there and get it. Hold up. I do, bro. I put it somewhere. I'm trying to look for it because I when I travel, it gotta come with me. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. But yeah, I still got it, bro. That's my jam. I remember. Watch. This could be right over. I think I know where it's at. It's probably in my backpack. But yeah, when I travel, I bring it with me. See, it's always, it's always something, man. So yeah, we gonna open up this Elite 82 Ron, the one that, like I said, I never seen this figure even in I never even seen it at I love that knife. It's not expensive knife or anything, but I love it because it gets it done. The job done without crying. That part, it's a dope figure. As soon as my bro told me about it and sent me the link, I jumped on it immediately, and I was like, yeah, I need it. And like I said, it always like it's like super sharp. Like one one cut, I almost had cut myself on stream because it cut so yeah. So this is Grunt from WrestleMania. There we go. If y'all can see him. Another WWE microphone. I like the microphone. I like the WWE microphones versus good old Jazzwares. Cause Jazzwares they come in a box all bend. You know, he comes with the glasses that he had on, so I could put him with my R Truth. You know, then he got the hands. I call him the Razor Ramon. Oh, you did? I have excellent cup. I believe it, bro. I believe it because I literally we was on stream. It was a while back, and I was like opening up something, and we was also was all in here just chatting it up, and I was like having a good time. And then I was like, oh, I had cut myself a little bit. It wasn't that bad. It was just like a little bit. Man, we had tamales last night that the wife made, and it's like I think they're all gone, and I think she's gonna make some more, but it takes forever. And I'm so hungry, uh, so super hungry. I know some people that be like, "No, bro, don't open it up." I was like, hell no, I'm opening this junk up. Oh yeah, it's a dope figure. The main focus was that 24/7 belt. I like that was the only belt and the hardcore belt that I don't have. Love it. Love it. Shout out to my bro. That right there is dope. That's dope. So yeah. Yeah, this like I said, this Grunk never ever came to Las Vegas. Like never. I never seen it. I was collecting when it dropped, and it just never I never seen it in my area. Like so yeah, it's good to have that right there. Yep. Guess what's guess what's coming up? Guess what's coming up after I open up Razor Ramon? After the Razor Ramon chase get opened up, it is story time with yours truly. Story time. Definitely gonna be a good one. Uh, yeah, this belt is cold. Let me show off the belt. Uh, I wish it had been a little bit more shiny, but 24/7 belt. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's the shades. I should have put these shades on. No, they wouldn't go in with Flair. They was only made for him. Gronk. Gronk with the shades at Mania. There we go. Um, so you open up the Chase Razor, which we all know. Like I opened up a couple weeks ago. I had opened up this one. Do a comparison of it. I had opened up this one, the one that I love a lot. This one, but I know the purple one is that's the Defiant Moment. But I remember the yellow one, saying Razor, and this one, 6'7", Miami, Florida. Finishing moves the Razor Edge in the Continental Championship. Say hello to the bad guy from disrespectful flicking his toothpick in his opponent's face and putting them away on the Razor Edge. The Razor Ramon oozes machismo with everything he does. You know, good old Razor Ramon to have to this one. Hey Chico. Hey you. Like that's where I got that from. Like I got that I used to be on the radio and I was watching the WWE network. It was one even called Peacock. It was called the network. And he was on there. I was watching the show and he's like, hey yo. And I was like, he would say, hey yo. And I just said, hey yo. And I just took in, I just been like one of my little uh things that I've been saying for years. And I got it off of this one. You know, Raise Ramon for people. So yeah, let me get this so I can get into my story time and then I can get up out of here. And I'm probably gonna be doing some vlogging while I'm at the thing tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do some vlogging with my GoPro at Wrestling Fest. Definitely gonna show off some of the new figures and stuff like that. I definitely be liking when Aubrey does her when Tony Savani does his hand fell out. Oh, that's not bad. That's cool. Oozing machismo. Say hello to the bad guy. I took one of the hands off. Yeah, Chase. So yeah. So I'm gonna put this one. Uh, Set this right. Oh man, I gotta put these up. They starting to get a lot of figures everywhere. I'm about to put them in the bin over there. So we got the three heads. One thing I do like about being live, I don't have to go editing things and try to make it seem like I'm all perfect and all that. No, just don't cut myself on stream and I'll be straight. Definitely don't need the box. I already got a couple of them over there. That go right there. Let's pop out the belt. I got a ton of IC belts. So we all know what the IC belt look like. Right there. The hands it comes with. I like that. I like that he comes with so many hands. Oh, there we go. So pop him out, show him up. Oh, he got the prison the things on him. Right. And I know a lot of people too, man, back out here in Vegas that what they do is a lot of people got a lot of basics in, and so I've seen somebody put the defiant moment one in one of these things to take them back. But I went back because I was like, wait a minute, if that's a defiant moment, I want that one. I don't have it. And somebody must have bought it because when I went back looking for it, kind of how like somebody did with they did that with what they did that with, and I picked it up a Randy Orton. Somebody had did that with a Randy Orton before. Took it and put it in the took the white one out and put it in. And I was like, more for me. So here goes the purple chase with the details in the back. The Razor Ramon, the same kind of concept of this one. Just they just. Let me put the arms down if I can show it off. What I'm trying to do. So, so right here, do it like so. See the jacket's kind of the same. It's just this one's purple and this one's yellow. The same logo in the back. Kind of like pretty much the same, just the coloring like that. Uh, Same character. Uh, Move the same. Pretty dope figure. It's just good to have him because you could do so many matches. That's why I got us one of these because I'm about to get it customized into like a different color that he used to have. He used to stay in different colors. He was never in just one color. Because hold up, I'll be right back. Good grass. First, I gotta put these up. What hands am I gonna put on this one? I'm gonna put these hands. So I'm gonna keep these ones out. What head I'm gonna put on? This one. Hey Chico, you need people like me. I'll be right back. Back, brothers. Gotta go grab some real quick. Oh, Harvey Dent. That's what it was. It was Harvey Dent that fell. Okay, here we go. So, I also have these ones as well. The Legend 10 and the one that came with the 3-pack. So I have a total of, let me see, it was Sky Halls. I have the NWO one. Um, I have the NWO one. I have the one of him that came with the Larry Zabisco. I have a custom one with it was a defiant moment, but my bro customized it to be the NWO. It's in one of them bins right there. I'll pull it. I'm probably gonna take a picture of all my razors. Um, but yeah, so I have these two, and these ones. See, this one says bad guy, and this one says Razor Ramon. So see, let me hold them all up for y'all can all see them. So if you see the purple chase says Razor Ramon. The other ultimate and the green one, they all hold up. So bad guy on the blue one, and all the other one says Razor Ramon. And to me, like I said, they're all pretty dope figures. Like I was cool. I was just super excited to hear that the Razor Ramon was coming out, but I was cool with my elites because I mean I had them. I liked this green one. Like the green one, like I said, I really never really played with it that much. I never really looked at it that much. I was just kind of like, oh, this is dope. I was doing a video and I was like, oh, this is dope. I was more concerned about the raw letters than I was concerned about the figure. But now that I look at it, I can pop a head on that from the ultimate. Yeah, this is dope. Yeah. So yeah, I got all the razors. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Tell I said hello. Uh, but yeah, so show it off before I get into story time. All the Razor Ramones I have. There we go. So the put them ones right there. Down, 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 down. Love Bret Hart. Love Bret Hart. See? Look, found another CM Punk. Found another Phil Brooks. This literally just looked around the room and look. Found this one that it took me forever to find. Uh, damn. So yeah. So it's that part where I gotta pull it up, go there to it. It is the time of the night where it's MCM story time, part two. It is part two from yesterday. Uh, like I said, I can if you didn't watch it, I would recommend that you do go back and watch yesterday's live stream where you can see, get caught up. So pick up where we left off on story time. It was so we in the Bahamas, and like I said before, I said it. I was my Dennis Rodman was so mad at me and Miss Myers because he felt like we was the ones who called Dustin Rhodes to the island to stop them from getting married. You know, because they all love Big Red. You know, Dennis Rodman, just like Big Red loves Dennis Rodman, and he loves Goldust. They love him right back. The feelings are mutual, so they all love him back. Even though Sonny Kiss and Quincy Elliott and all those other guys, they like him too. But when it comes to them two individuals, they love Big Red, and uh and Big Red loved them back. So when when all this happened and they yanked off my tuxedo and I had the assless chaps on with the germ D on my back with the spurs on and all that. So, you know, and the pastries, you know. So I'm like, I'm a real brother. I'm loyal to my brother. So when all that happened, I'm like, man, what the F, man? Like, why would you do that? So I'm mad, like, you know, I'm ready to square up, but I have to realize that, you know, Dennis Rodman is pretty big and you know, he has on his assless chaps. And I'm not like I support my bro, like, but I'm not about to be wrestling around with a man with his ass out and just with just an assless chaps. So I'm like, all right, bro, you got this one. And then through the process of all that, like the person who catered the food for the whole shindig was Miss Myers. Miss Myers made the cake. She made the cake of Jeremy and then as Rodman puckering up. She made it was amazing cake. It was like 4 feet tall cake, you know. It was an awesome cake for them, right? She made the food, she did it all. So you know, yesterday I kept hearing me ask. She kept saying she was like, "Oh, why is Mary's not coming and all this and that?" but she was in on it too. She wasn't just the only one that was in. The whole TSC was all into it. We all had played a part in Big Red Special Day. We all played a part in it, and I'm gonna tell you what other people roles was in a minute. But so I'm sitting out there. I'm like ass all out. It's the wind blowing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hot, but it's still it's starting to get late in the evening, and I'm like looking around like I can't believe. And I got a t-shirt on at this point, but I still got the assless chaps on and the boots and the spurs because I got to represent for my bro. And somehow as a party going along, Big Red puts on a gold wig. Um, because he's feeling one. He's moving around. He's kind of like staying away from both of them because I'll tell you in a minute, like you know, Gold Dust, Dustin Rose is very upset because the love of his life is Big Red. Big Red really loves him. He loves him back. Uh, so it's a love triangle between the three of them with Dennis Rodman and Big Red and Gold Dust. So we're there, we chilling. And all of a sudden, some of my family members just appear, like my sister, like my grandma, and he was like, "What kind of shit is this?" And I can hear my sisters like, "Oh hell no, they got on assless chaps. They asses out. Oh, Mike in the assless chaps. Oh, he's zesty as hell." Like so, so, so my sisters and family members, my grandma, she's like real like mad, like what is germ D on the back of your trousers? I was like, oh Granny Grand, it's my bro's wedding and he just wanted everybody to dress up and he just wanted everybody to serve the food to be in ashless chaps and spurs and all gold and black. I said because he loves gold dust. So my so my grandma was like, but he's not marrying the gold dust fella. I said, yeah. She's like, cause he's over there somewhere sad and crying and drinking a lot. I, um, I was like, yeah, that's. But I always ask the same question, like, why we didn't go Chicago red? Why we didn't go black and red? She's like, so you just really just like just being in the asses chaps? I'm like, no, 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 no. I was like, that's just it's a brotherhood. It's too sweet, baby. You gotta rep the game. And so as I'm talking to my grandmother and I'm looking at my family, I'm trying to cover up now, trying to put on some pants, but mind you, he ripped my pants off. So, for me to go back to the spot where my thing at, it's a long walk. And I'm just like, by this point, when I make that walk, I want to make sure that I'm intoxicated so people don't really notice that my ass is out. And I got a shirt on though, but they don't like no, I'm just in chaps and some cowboy boots. Um, so through all the process of all this, talking to my family and ducking and dodging, guess who shows up? Mary shows up. So Mary is at the place, and Big Red is up there with his wig on and his gold dress, and he twerking and he drinking natural lights, and he's off the chain. He talking about uh he covered a tab for everybody, like he's really, 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 really intoxicated. And I think that's when reality started to set in. I was like, yo, Mary's here. How does she get here? How is she here? Like, how is she here? So Mary's here, and she was like, "Are you out of your fucking mind, Jeremy?" And he's like up there flowing his hair in the wind. He's just out there. He's out. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's raining, man. He's just all over the place, right? And I'm like, ooh, it's about to go down. And I'm looking at Miss Myers like, hmm, how did she get here? How did she know about this? Because she was asking about her. She was asking about her. And and the DJ of the party was Big John. Big John was the DJ. He had, that he's good at the video production thing. So he had put on this amazing spectacle for Big Red. He put on this amazing spectacle. And yes, he had on assless chaps too. He didn't have on pastries. He had a shirt on, but he had on assless chaps and cowboy boots as well. Yep, he did. He did it. And part of the band that was playing, because it was a band there playing, and guess who was leading the way in the band? It was Jesus. Jesus had on assless chaps and cowboy boots as well. And he definitely had on Spurs because he had on the Spurs jersey. He had a Spurs jersey on, and in the back it says, congratulations, Germ D. So he had on a Spurs shirt, but he had on assless chaps and Spurs and all that too. Like he was in it too. But so he was playing. He had his little band. They was playing. It was a spectacle. Yep, and everybody in the band had on assless. Everybody had assless chaps on. If you was there, you had on assless chaps, and but the women that was there, they was clothed because Big Red didn't want the women to be in assless chaps. He didn't want them to take the men shine. Because he's zesty like that. So he had it. So like I said, the music was playing, and I was hearing macho man. And as this point, I don't have to look a lot to drink up. I look up the DJ that was playing it was Big John. Big John was a DJ. And so I'm like, oh shit, the whole gang is here. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole gang, we all literally like took a picture and asked the chaps, like, Big Red was twerking the whole entire time. Like, as we was trying to take the picture, we was trying to get him to be in order. So he was up there twerking and bouncing all around and stuff like that with that wig on, that gold wig and that gold dress looking he looked beautiful that night. He looked beautiful that night. And so like I said, the DJ and the music production guy was Big John. He was there in his assless chaps. Do not let him fool you. And the crazy part about the story in this story, and then people don't believe it, but it's true. He had on a Dallas Cowboys jersey, gold and black. It was a gold and black Dallas Cowboys jersey, on with his assless chaps, chaps, and like I said, so then we get down to I gotta move back to the wedding ceremony, right? Then when I close it off, I'm gonna close it off with the Mary. So so DJ, and the person that did to make sure that everything was set up right was John. Yes, he had on assless chaps. Yes, he had on Spurs. He had on a golden black Dallas Cowboys jersey. I thought it was gonna be Philadelphia, but he busted out with a Dallas Cowboys jersey. He was just like he's up there getting his Jeff Hardy on and stuff like that. And I think if my memory serves me well, I think he painted his face to look like Sting, like because he loves Sting. So I think he had the golden black Sting face on. It wasn't gold dust though, but it was. He did have face paint on. And then when we get to the ceremony, the person who made them who put them together was Rudy. Rudy was the priest, or the what we call it, the preacher, the priest, whatever. He was the one that made the everything pop. And I can't say I know he had to ask his chaps on because we all took a picture, but when he was during the ceremony, he didn't have the assless chaps on. He had on like this outfit that was really really colorful. Like he was like you could think you would say that he think he was like a Seth Rollins because he had on like the most outlandish colors. It was like some black and gold with some red, with some purple, with some orange. It was just a mass of colors. And his shoes was really nice. They like had a lot of sparkles on them and stuff like that. Like I said, it was a all drip guy, zesty affair. I remember that because Rudy came through. He had glasses on, had a fresh cut, and I was like, oh man, Rudy's he went to he's like, yeah, man, I went to school for that to do weddings and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's cool, bro. That's what's up, man. You the priest and stuff like that. And it was just so good just having big Red just being there. He was just loving it. He was like, all the bros is there. Big Red had been drinking a lot. So Big Red was like he was like bear hugging us and stuff like that. And I was like, bro, the person you should be bear hugging is Dennis Rodman. You shouldn't be bear hugging us because I don't like to be bear hugged by men. It's bad enough you got us all out here in assless chaps and in boots and it's hot. My feet is feel like my feet is burning up. I'm tired of hearing the clink clink when I walk, man. And you got me with pasties on and stuff like that. Like, bro, like stop trying to bear hug everybody and stuff like that. I love you, bros. You bros are amazing, man. I love you guys. I'm so happy you guys came. As he's saying all that, as he's, oh, bro, I love you, bros. I'm so happy to have y'all here. Mind you, Mary is tearing up the spot. Like the 4 foot cake that my wife made, it was down to 1 foot because she just started chopping it up. What kind of wedding is this? How do you lie to me like this? Where's Michael? Where's Michael? I talked to him and he told me you guys was in New York. I didn't tell you we was in New York. I told you we was in the Bahamas. Um you had been you and Big Red had been drinking that night when I had told you what was going on. I think you probably forgot. So like we're sitting there talking, and she's like, "I'm so heartbroken. I thought TSC was a good bunch of great guys," and she started just smashing the cake at me and Big John face, and I'm like, and when she smashed the cake in our face, it was just like image that I'm not gonna say because it might try to get us canceled. But the cake was zesty. It was a zesty cake that my wife made for the game, and she put the cake in our face. And when she put the cake in our face, it was just the stuff that she did, the way she did it, because she was mad at me. And Big John just happened to be guilty by association, so he got face smashed. And yeah, it was a sad night. We had a ball. DeAndre Ayton was there. Buddy Hill was there. It was, like I said, it was a great wedding. Dustin Rhodes was still upset. I think he played the Gold Dust theme music towards the end, confessing his dying love for Germ D. And Dennis Rodman was highly upset with it, but Dennis Rodman was I think he was on drugs that night. I don't know if my memory serves me well, but I know he was kind of like moving around, and I think a lot of his beef was with me because he think that I was the one that called Dustin Rhodes when it was the person that called everybody was Miss Myers. She called everybody to to sabotage it because she said she felt like the wedding was not a good thing. But I'm like, why did you cook all the food? She's like, because you're loyal to Big Red and you loyal to TSC, and I love TSC, so I did it. But when I got there, my morals started to get the best of me, so that's why I started calling Mary, calling people, and started telling people what was going on. And she said, I was just heartbroken when I see you in those assless chaps. So the moral of the story is, the moral of the story is that we are a true brotherhood and that we love each other. That even if we don't want to do something, we would do it for each other because, like I said, we all had on assless chaps. Like the whole party was as, and I think that Big John played YMCN, Is Raining Man, Macho Man, Ladies Night, Holla Back Girl all night, like all night. That was like in a bunch of Beyonce songs. It was like that was just like the vibe of the night. Like normally we like some rock music, we like some hip hop, but that night that's all the songs that was being played. So shout out to DJ Ashley Shap John on the ones and twos for playing, having a great soundtrack that night. Shout out to Ashley Chaps, the priest Rudy, for giving us that great ceremony. Shout out to Jesus Ashley Chap and his bands. They put on a great show. And shout out to yours truly, MCM, the number one assless pasty man. Oh my god. And like I was trying to make it through the whole without laughing because I was without telling the story. But so oh man, I'm crying. So that was part one and part two of story time with MCM and Big Red. Big Red had a big wedding, and I think The next story time, Big Red is I think he's starting to love himself. So I think you can see I think we can go I think it's going I think we might go back to the I think the luchadors are coming back. I think the little luchadors are coming back. I think in the Sunny Kiss is making a return back. If my memory serves me well, um the story time, the autobiography of Big Red, uh on Rest Figure Talk. The autobiography, narrated by yours truly, MCM. Uh, so yeah, I think it's the next stories I gotta go over, because I go over this all with Big Red before I tell the stories. Like this is all something that me and Big Red talked about. And he told me he wanted the world to know who he loves and how he feels about Goldust and Dennis Rodman and Sonny Kiss and Quincy Elliott and the love that he has for the Luchadors. That he wants to tell that there's still more parts of that story that I thought we moved on from those Vegas nights, but there's still parts of the Vegas nights that I think he wants to talk about. And if he's down to talk about it, then I'm down to put it out there for y'all and let y'all hear the stories of the mind of the zesty one. Natty Light, Gold Dust, Germ D, Zesty Man, aka he's never faithful to Mary face ass. Oh man, I love I gotta go. I love all y'all. Hey, oh man, DJ Ashley's chap John was in there, man. He plays some great tune. Ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back. He played that a lot that night. I was like, man, we need a video production guy. He was like, I'm the one, bro. Sign me up. I said, do you know what the tire is? He was like, I know, bro. Oh man, I don't really want to do it, but I do it for Big Red. We all had them asses chaps on you, Rudy. You did too. Don't act like you didn't have the master's chaps on that with that drip god outfit you had on, because you was in them pictures with us when Big Red was twerking and letting his wig and letting his hair blow in the hot wind. And, just not gonna let John slide off like he didn't have like that Sting mask on that was black and gold up there with that Dallas Cowboy jersey on. I got you. But I love all y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming in. I wanted to put this video out so like I said, y'all could go back and look at it. I ain't really open up many figures. Open up Razor Ramon Chase, Rob G. Uh really wasn't gonna be open up figures type of show. It was gonna be more telling part three of that wow night in the Bahamas. And like I said, I love all y'all. I'm out. I'll be on tomorrow. Definitely be on tomorrow. And I'm definitely gonna be putting out a lot of content from AEW the Fan Fest. Yeah. And I'm out. Let me get the music bit queued in, because I know if I don't play the music that Zesty Man uh, throw a fit.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.